Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, hi, hello, my name is Lauren. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some must include things to have in your Etsy description as well as in your shop policies so that you can make more sales and have a lot more happy customers. And who doesn't want that? So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it. Step number one, your description should be including an actual description of your items. While you're describing your items, you want to also think about including keywords. Keywords are those descriptive phrases or words that help to describe what your actual item is. Those are usually keywords that people are going to be typing into the Etsy search box whenever they're trying to find a particular item. So if you are selling, for example, a graphic t-shirt and it has a funny quote and it's for moms, you might want to say something along the lines of, "This is a funny mom graphic tee that would be perfect for the goofy mom who loves the sense of humor and loves being comfy and wearing a cute graphic tee." You'll see that I included things like graphic tee, funny, mom, sense of humor, comfy, all things to describe what the actual item is and what someone might be typing into that Etsy search box when they're looking for this particular item. Next, you're going to want to mention if there are any variations. So this could be anything from sizing, colors, or if you have customization options or whatever. You know, it could be totally anything when it comes to your different items because there are so many things you could be selling on Etsy. But if you offer those variations, it's great to say what you offer in your description box as well as in your policies so that people can actually make sure that they are getting the best thing for them, because a lot of people don't always know that there are variations available because they don't always scroll through the photos. So you might be able to catch them in the description box or in your policy section so that they will be fully aware and they'll be able to get something that they absolutely love. Tip number 3, and something you definitely need to be including in that description box, is information about your shipping. Now, Etsy will actually have a section on your kind of description bar when they look at your item where it talks about your shipping, but I think it's absolutely okay to add that also into your description box and in your policies because it's going to just be another place that people will find it and see it, especially if it's around the holiday time and you know that your items might be a little bit delayed because of the mail or because you are going to be getting more of an influx in orders. This is a great place to inform people of that delay or let them know what's been going on or what your typical shipping times have become lately. And it's okay that they might be longer than anticipated. It's just that people want to know that upfront, especially if they're buying for a gift or someone else. They want to make sure that it's going to come in on time for them, and allowing them to see that shipping time frame and rates and all of those things that are important to that up front and several times, it's really going to solidify it in their brain, and they'll probably be way less likely to be upset at you because they will have already known that going forward. The 4th thing you should include is sizing information. So this does count as a variation, but specifically with sizing, if you are including clothing or even if this is vintage clothing, you're going to want to include the sizings that you offer and then the measurements of those as well, because someone's not going to be able to see this item in person. They're not going to be able to try it on. You want them to get the best idea of how it's going to fit them so that they're not having to make a return or they're not going to be upset and they're going to know exactly what they're getting. It causes a lot less headaches in the long run. Trust me on this one, guys. This is the best way to make sure that people are happy with their order, and just by including these measurements and things in the description box or your policies, it just saves you from so much of a struggle later on down the line. I promise you it is so worth it. Number 5 and number 6 kind of go together, and that is your social media accounts and your contact info. So I always recommend putting your social media handles wherever you can so that when someone is looking through their description of an item, they might see your Instagram or your Facebook page or your TikTok and want to go and follow you there. And when you can cross promote on your platforms like that and have someone follow you on your social media platforms, they're much more likely to be a repeat customer because they're going to be able to see your new items, your sales, how to, use your items or where you're going to style them, whatever it is. They're going to be so much more invested in you and your business and you and your brand if they're following you on social media. So it's never a bad idea to have those linked in the description box. And honestly, I would always pair that with a way that they can contact you. So if you know that someone is scrolling through an item on Etsy and maybe they come up with questions and they're not sure what's the best way to contact you, let them know. Let them know in your description box. Shoot me a message here on Etsy. I respond within 24 hours. Or shoot me a message over on Instagram. I'll check your DMs and answer there. Or if you have a concern, you can email me at X email platform. So whatever it is that's going to be easiest for you, allow them to know that in the description box so that if they come across a problem, they can message you, and try your best to respond as quickly as possible, because a lot of people are trying to make decisions on the fly when they're shopping online. And if you can respond quickly, they're going to be more likely to actually buy you and from your shop than another. And the last thing that I think a lot of people don't think about, and one that I definitely think is a game changer and a winner for sure, is to include a call to action in your description. This is something that I learned from another shop when I was just beginning, and I thought it was genius. So many people talk about how are you going to get people to come back to your shop and continue to stay with you and become loyal to your brand? Well, there are several ways that you can do that, like following on social media, asking them to join your emailing list, or whatever it is that you like to do best. Now, personally, I love social media and email lists, so that's where I kind of went with mine, and I think they work the best with Etsy. So what you need to do is decide on which one or what thing you want them to do and offer them a reward for doing it. So for example, I wanted people to join my email list when I first started my graphic tee shop. And I would put in the top of my description, if you sign up for my email list group, you'll immediately get a code for 10% off your order. And this was a great way to get people interested, because they were getting rewarded and I was getting people added to my email list. Now, I also would include a matching graphic photo in my photo slides that would say, sign up today for my email list and get 10% off. Link is in the top of the description. And that really drove people to sign up for it. And it built my email list like crazy over time, because people want to save money. And if they can, they will. So offering an incentive like that is definitely going to be a great way to get people to, cross promote, sign up for your email list, follow you on social media, or whatever else you want them to do so they can build that brand loyalty. You can do the same thing with social media and just say, follow us on Instagram and shoot us a DM. We'll send you a $10 off coupon or a $5 off coupon or 5%, 10, 15, 20% off, whatever it is. And people are going to do it. You would be shocked. But I think a lot of shops miss out on this opportunity of providing a call to action in their description when they could be getting these people to follow them on other platforms or on their email list. And then they're growing their base of people that they're selling to, and you're no longer having to rely on Etsy as a website, and you can now actually have your own following as a business. Question of the day for you guys: which one of these things have you never heard before? If you haven't heard of one of them, please let me know down below which one you found most helpful. Right here on the screen for you guys, I'm going to link another video I think you'll find interesting and helpful, as well as an entire playlist full of Etsy related tips. Down here, you're also going to find 2 subscribe buttons, one to my main channel, as well as one to my second channel, which is more fun lifestyle content. And without further ado, guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.